I could have swore there was this guy up on YouTube, some random guy, quite handsome too, who said, man, I don't know about y'all, but it looks like Will Smith is really going through some shit. But it don't look like he has the support he needs. It looks like he's battling something alone. This slap wasn't a byproduct of what Chris said. It was the final needle on the haystack. Well, America, I hate to say it, handsome man was me.
What's good, y'all? The Dream Team is back again. I'm one of your hosts, KIND. D-triple-O-D is King Dude.
Paula.
I'm here. I did have a fun time with you guys. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Let's have some fun.
What we're talking about today is there was a little clip that was going by. So to put into perspective, this is a clip before the whole Oscar fiasco with Will Smith. This is on that Netflix series with Dave Letterman of My Next Person Needs No Introduction. So this is apparently before his breakdown. And there's apparently signs of him breaking down. So let's talk about it.
Before his Oscar slap, Will Smith sat down with David Letterman for his Netflix show, My Next Guest Needs No Introduction.
Yeah, and the chat is very revealing, especially with everything that's happened since. So Will talks about having an experience with the drug ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca, yeah.
You said it better than I did. He says he had 14 of these experiences, actually, and one he describes as hellish.
Yeah, it sounds very intense, and it almost seems like a premonition of where things were about to go for Will, with all the fallout since the Oscars.
I start seeing all of my money flying away, and my house is flying away, and my career is going away, and I'm like, and I'm trying to grab for my money and my career, and my whole life is getting destroyed.
So this is your fear.
This is my fear
in real
life.
And
I'm in there, but
yeah.
I'm in there now. I'm just wanting to vomit and all of that, and I hear a voice saying, "This is what the it is. This is what the life is." And I'm going, oh. And I hear Willow screaming, "Daddy, help me, Daddy, how come you won't help me?" And I'm like, "I don't see you, baby, I don't see you." And the shaman is like, "Relax, relax, relax." And she tells me, "Sit up." She tells me, "Sit up." And then slowly, as like I stopped caring about my money. I just want to get to Willow. I stopped caring about my house. I stopped caring about my career. And I get to the point where I settle down and the voice is still at 100%. I still hear Willow screaming. My money is still flying away, but I'm going. And I'm totally calm, even though there's hell going on in my mind. When I came out of it, I realized that anything that happens in my life, I can handle it.
Wow. I mean, if anything, those sound like quite terrifying experiences. But if anything, maybe this is a real indication of where his mindset was at before the Oscars, because he seems like he was dealing with a lot of stuff.
I could have swore there was this guy up on YouTube, some random guy, quite handsome too, who said, man, I don't know about y'all, but it looks like Will Smith is really going through some shit. Man, I don't know what it is, but it don't look like he has the support he needs. It looks like he's battling something alone. This slap wasn't a byproduct of what Chris said. It was the final needle on the haystack. Well, America, I hate to say it, handsome man was me. And I told you so. The nigga's not okay. Where he's at's making it worse. He's not in a state of healing at all. He never has. I leave the 40 wall. I believe my case was made.
If you're in a horrible dream or something like that, wouldn't your closest people who are considered to be you're supposed to be your right-handed person or person who's supposed to be going through this trial and error with you, supposed to be at least somewhere in this nightmare. It's just unimaginable to me. If I'm married to someone and I'm having this horrible nightmare and like they're just not even in the picture at all. The only things that's in my picture is the children. To me, that just sounds insane to me. So, I mean, you hit it right on the head. I mean, he was going through something and the Chris Rock just pushed him over. It wasn't the Chris Rock itself. It was that he was battling something by himself and he couldn't do it by himself. And then when he heard it, when the Oscar happened, he just reacted. And it was something that I'm pretty sure he regrets. So, I mean, I really do wish he gets some help because, I mean, I haven't seen him or hear him talk for the last until like the Oscars fiasco. So I hope he's getting this treatment. I hope he's doing well because mental health is definitely one heck of a beast.
I mean, I looked up ayahuasca. That's a sick drug. I'll tell you that. I guess it's kind of like DMT or like shrooms in a way. But hey, man, he's going through something. I don't know. I don't know why he's taking that drug 14 times though. That's a little surprising to me. I don't know. That was like. I guess it was a drug. Like, how did he get into that? He didn't really explain how he got into that. How like it all started. Who entitled? Like, I get like the dreams and I get like what he was going for and what could have happened, but at the same time, I just don't know why he started doing that. So,
I mean, when you have no support, what else can you do?
Probably. I think most of the stars in Hollywood do drugs. So
I've just never heard of that shit. So
I think a lot of stars in Hollywood do drugs. There's like a lot of stuff about that, like the fames, like all that fame and stuff that they can't handle. That or they just use it as a release. That's what I'm starting to notice. Like a lot of famous people, including in Hollywood, like actors, like those like who live the Hollywood life, do be taking drugs. I started noticing that a lot with that Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. This is like a little like digression, but like when they was talking about all of Johnny Depp's cocaine use and stuff, and I'm just like, Johnny Depp, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna prejudice, but I'm gonna prejudice. He does look like someone who would have tried cocaine maybe once or twice. Johnny Depp definitely looks like that type of actor to do it. However, now hearing Will Smith looks like the ultimate clean guy. Never even said a curse in his raps. Won a Grammy off of it. Congratulations to him, by the way. Like that's like for him being like that and saying like, oh yeah, I took this like crazy ass drug like 14 times. I'm like, damn. Even if Will Smith is doing it, you can't tell me other stars ain't doing it. I'm sure a lot of stars have be dabbling into that life. So that might be an escape for a few. But for his situation, like I said, this is what it looks like when you're looking at a man who's just like bearing all that thing by himself. Like you can tell he's bearing all that stuff by himself. Yeah. It just looks like it. It just looks like it. Even if that's not the case, that's what it looks like. And what things look like can often weigh a heavy load on you. You know, lies usually hurt more than the truth sometimes. So if he keeps hearing things, because now his first Oscar is ever going to be remembered by that slap. Like, and I remember people try to make that argument on Twitter. He won an Oscar. He's fine. I'm like, you really think the Oscar is going to outshine the slap? It's not. He slapped someone on live television. Hey man, but that's what the story is. He has mental issues he's going through, but people are only going to remember the slap. This is what I was talking about. And it's really up to the people at home to really look after his back, because the people out here are not going to have his back. Let's be real. They not. Like, they going to make jokes off of his situation. And that's what it is. I hope he finds the right help. I hope he doesn't lead into drug use. Hearing that he was heavily on drug use is disheartening, though. I don't know. I'm not sure about y'all, but if I hear someone takes a drug 14 times, I don't know why I wouldn't expect them to take it again. So, I don't know. I'm just hoping out for him. Praise him and his family. Hopefully he finds some solace and peace. It's a good support system, man.
I hope so too, because that's especially when you're not getting the support and you have to rely on something external like drugs. It's just that's why I'm blessed right now for having a great support system. And that's why you just cannot take it for granted, because not many people are blessed with those type of foundations.
If you want to listen more about video games or some fuck shit, click right here.
We got everything you need right here. You feel me? We got anime. We got basketball. We got. Did we stock up on the wall stuff? Hey, listen, we got it all. You feel me? Click right under this jacket. We gonna get you what you need. Ha ha!